Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIII Lightning Returns. At the end of the last episode, we figured out that Noel Christ, it's not a fact, but I'm 98% certain that was Noel Christ. That he's going around killing people who look like the Savior because he has something against her. So let's talk to the Inquisitor here and see what's up.
We need to solve this case quickly. Luxarian is the city of divine light, yet it has seen the murder of 3 girls in 3 days. The people seem to be growing fearful. If you find out anything at all, I'd be anxious to hear it. There are similarities among the victims. They have all been young women, and all of them had rose-colored hair. Yes, just the same shade as yours. You may also become a target of the killers. I urge you to be careful.
Well, Inquisitor, that has not told us much.
If you find new information regarding this case, inform me immediately.
Let's look at the quests. This is us. The body of a young woman was found. The body of a young woman has been found in the plaza in front of Luxarian's North Station. It's just the latest in a string of murders in which the victim was a woman with the same color hair as Lightning. Could someone be going after the Savior herself? Lightning needs to question the witnesses in the area and report whatever she learns to the Inquisitor. Alright, so let's question more witnesses.
The horror continues. Another victim has been discovered. I knew the latest victim. She was a leading member of the Order clergy. She'd been a rising star, destined to become the next High Priestess. But then she retired suddenly for reasons of health, or so it was said. And then this.
Okay. That has not told us much. Let's see if there is anyone else here who will talk to us.
The Order has locked the
Side
area
quest
down.
information.
Looks like you're stuck there until they've made...
Take a look here. In response to the murder, the area around the North Station has been locked down. And the blockade won't be lifted until the Order can make some progress into the investigation. Lightning needs to collect clues and report what she finds to the Inquisitor. Yeah.
Progress in the investigation.
Let's look around and see if there are any other witnesses.
The Order needs as much information as possible. Search the premises for witnesses or...
Oh,
They'll appreciate it.
This area is locked down. No one's allowed past without permission.
alright. These are outfitters. We probably can buy a schema
heavens.
from this guy.
This has become quite the predicament. Those messages say that the Shadowhunter will kill the Savior. Sounds pretty, I don't know, prophetic, right? If you believe what you hear around town, it seems that the children of Etro have an Oracle Drive. That's a rare thing. They say Oracle Drives are mysterious devices that can let you see the very future. The Heretic's prophecy. I can't even imagine what it must show. But apparently it's enough to drive them to murder.
The Inquisitor will definitely be very interested in this information. Want to talk to a few more people?
It can't be. Damn it, it's not like him to be late. What if... No, couldn't be that.
Something wrong? Not about those murders, is it?
God, no. At least I hope not. You see, it's the end of my shift, and I'm waiting for my replacement, but he hasn't shown. He's been late before, but never as bad as this.
You're starting to worry, right?
He likes to make out he's a tough guy, but he isn't at all, frankly. His name's Holmes. If you run into him, do me a favor, will you? Tell him Thornton's worried and needs to go home.
Where are you, Holmes? Let's see. Inside Luxurian North Station. Attendant Thornton is worried about his colleague Holmes, who has failed to turn up for his shift. Can Lightning help find him? The quest must be completed by 6 a.m. Wow. Try searching for a man in uniform near the town hotel in the station plaza. Did we accept this?
All right. If I see anyone in uniform wandering around where they're not supposed to be, I'll talk to them.
During her mission, Lightning will encounter some people who are troubled and need help to be saved before the world's end. They will entrust the Savior with their wishes and hopes, which then become side quests for Lightning to accomplish. Helping those who are in need will save their souls. This has many positive repercussions like gaining Eradia to grant the world more time, or boosting Lightning's parameters, but you are free to refuse the quests if you prefer. Alright. Try searching for a man in uniform near the town hotel.
Patch me through to the Grand Inquisitor.
Let's see if there's any more people we can talk to.
Wait a minute. I don't know anything about the Shadowhunter, I swear to God.
I didn't mention any Shadowhunter, but thanks for the tip. Who is he?
Don't tell me you don't know about the Shadowhunter. Lord of Luxurian Shadow World, hero to the little folk, king of the Warren. Although it's not like I've actually met him myself. Yeah, sure, so I told everyone the Hunter and I are close, but come on, it was just talk. I never thought anything like this would happen. Damn it, I know I shouldn't have been bragging about how me and the Shadowhunter were best pals. What if the Elders believed I'm in tight with a savior-murdering nutjob? I saw you coming and I got scared. I figured you were with them, you know, the Inquisitors.
Huh. Interesting.
That's vital information.
We believe the culprits are hiding out in this area. That's why we've decided to lock it down.
What about you, little boy?
Hey, lady! So these heretics, they believe in the goddess, right? Are they all bad people, or just some of them? Those heretics are always hanging around here, you know. They're easy to spot. They wear white clothes and huddle together muttering stuff about oracles. You know, they always stare at any women that go by. Do you think they're picking out their next sacrifice? Pretty scary, huh? I'm scared.
Okay.
That was a valuable witness statement. I'm pretty sure the Inquisitor can use the information.
Yeah, but I think there was one more person down here we could have talked to.
Now this is unexpected. When the final bell tolls, the earth will be destroyed, and the world will be
You work
Holmes.
at the station, don't you? Your fellow attendants worried about you.
Oh no, is it time for my shift already? I completely lost track of time. Look, can I trust you? I saw who did it. You know, the people who threw the dummy off the clock tower? I got scared, so I've been laying low. I can't go to the station. That's where they'll look for me.
You were there? What did you see exactly? You have to tell me.
I don't have to do anything. But if you can protect me from those people and get me to the station, I'll tell you all about it. Get me to the station, and then I'll talk.
Escorting Holmes. Bring Holmes to the North Station where Thornton awaits. He is terrified and will run away if Lightning doesn't stay close. Tilt that gently to walk. Keep an eye on Holmes as you make your way to the station. Okay, Holmes. Let's go.
You should cooperate with the investigation. They're bound to open up other areas if they can make progress in the case. It'll be a win-win.
Wait, how do I know where we're supposed to be heading? Where's the map? Okay, Holmes, let's go. Are you coming? Apparently, if we try to run, he's gonna get scared and lose it. Let's escort him.
The Order operates the regional transportation system. It's the city's lifeblood. The trains stopping at this station carry people and bring goods from Yushnot.
Thank you for
It
your
might be worth
understanding.
checking out this area. Do you see any suspicious employees or passengers?
We are.
Holmes, you're safe. I was so worried about you, I could barely concentrate on my duties.
Sorry, boss. I saw what happened over where they found the girl. I guess I just panicked. I don't know why I got so scared. I'm sorry I let you down. It won't happen again.
Never mind, I'm just glad to see you're safe. Guess I never told you. Well, years ago, one of my colleagues was killed by a monster. I was afraid the same thing had happened to you. I panicked and asked this lady for help.
I can't believe no one told me that when I took this job. But anyway, sorry for the trouble, boss. From now on, I swear to you, I'm never going to be late. I mean, what if your heart gave out or something with worry? Can't have that on my conscience.
A true friend that cares. Maybe that's enough to save a soul.
Right, quest completed. Savior's reward. We've obtained 300 Jill, railroad workers cap, and rail workers beret. Maximum HP plus 30, strength plus 3. Oh!
Well, a deal's a deal. You got me here safe and sound, and so I'm going to tell you exactly what I saw. It was the children of Etro. They tossed the dummy off the tower. I really wanted to tell the Inquisitors what I saw. Honestly, I did. But I was afraid those heretics might find out and make me their next victim.
Wait, I see that.
That's vital information. Good work, Light. At this rate, you'll solve the murder in no time.
But let's take a look and see. Let me talk to this station attendant here.
The trains are currently suspended.
Okay. Look and see if we can get any more information about this.
Who else could it be? It has to be them, right? So there's this place called the Forsaken Graveyard outside the city. You know it? What
Nope.
I've heard is that a bunch of people wearing white cloaks gather there every night. They're heretics who worship the goddess Etro. You know what I saw? Heretics carrying an unconscious girl. It scared me to death. Maybe it was just the dummy that they threw off the tower. Or maybe it was the murdered girl herself.
Interesting. But Etro...
That was a valuable witness statement.
Learned EP ability. The EP ability... Chrono Stasis. The EP ability Chrono Stasis is a special spell that can control time and space, and which only the Savior may use. Open the main menu with that and choose Chrono Stasis from among your EP abilities to halt the world's time for a brief period. You will see the clock flash in the upper right hand of the screen. Chrono Stasis will remain active as long as the clock remains static. While Chrono Stasis is active, time itself stops, but the world does not, and people continue to go about their businesses. Chrono Stasis can be useful when you're running out of time to complete quests that have time limits. Note that if you choose any action that automatically uses up a period of time, such as resting at an inn or riding the monorail, the effects of Chrono Stasis end.
Lightning. The Savior can use God's own holy power. With it, you can even manipulate the flow of time.
How can anyone control time?
With a special ability called Chrono Stasis, it has limits, but you can slow time. It's just...
I always said those people would cause trouble, and I was right. Every night I can see them, those weirdos in their white cloaks sneaking around the streets. Whenever I see white, I think, ugh, heretic. If there's one thing I know, that wicked Shadowhunter, he's the ringleader of the heretics. Those fanatics are growing bold. Nowadays, there's always a gang of them in the plaza in front of the station. It's as if they are meeting to go someplace else. Speaking of which, it's usually around this time they start to show up.
Interesting.
But be warned, you cannot use it again and again. Only use it when it will count the most.
We'll do that. This looks like one of those heretics, so let's see what they're up to.
No one, absolutely no one doubts that the people behind the killings are those heretics.
Oh no? I guess not.
The Order is conducting its inquisitions based on that assumption. The Etro fanatics who worship the goddess of death are all over the place. Just look for the sinister groups huddled together, dressed head to toe in white. It may mean nothing, but some people have witnessed the Etro heretics using the public phone near the graveyard. Furtive conversations in the streets, prowling the city at night. It makes you wonder what they're up to.
Much more information.
The children of Etro? But what's their objective? What could they be after?
Let's find out. Once the gates are opened, I'll try tailing them. Discreetly. It'll be the easiest way to find their hut.
Fishy. Very, very fishy. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the strange man I saw, lurking in the shadows. In fact, I've seen him a few times these last few days. He doesn't just lurk. I've seen him talk to the goddess believers who gather here. That's strange, right? When he realized I was staring at him, he melted into the shadows and disappeared. But with the Order's lockdown, he can't have gone very far. He can stay low, but he's got to come out of hiding. If we all keep our eyes peeled, we'll spot him eventually.
So, in Final Fantasy 13-2, we were an Etro's knight. And the guy who wants us dead
The children of Etro are
is
involved in
talking.
the incident. The Inquisitor needs to know about this possibility.
Oh, damn. This is bad. Maybe I should turn myself in. Sure, I'll tell you what I did. Did you see the dummy with the rose-colored hair that they hung from the clock tower? Well, I was the one who made the wig. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those crazies. I just made it on commission is all. Ugh, when the sun goes down, this place fills up with them heretics. You know 'em, creepy lot, dressed in white. They call themselves the Children of Etro. One of them put in an order for a wig and I made it, that's all. Don't worry, I ain't gonna run anywhere. I'm gonna turn myself in, and soon. Maybe them heretics don't like me knowing what I know. Maybe they want to clean up loose ends. I'm safer with the Order.
Okay. So the children of Etro, the goddess whom I was serving, whom Lightning was serving in Final Fantasy 13-2, are talking to the guy who wants me dead. Let's figure this out.
In recent days, the Etro fanatics, those unspeakable heretics who reject the Order, have been gathering brazenly on street corners. They're a sinister bunch, clad in stark white cloaks. I just overheard one of them say something very interesting. It went something like, if we kill the Savior, the prophecy will come true. Now, all the victims to date have been women. Could there be a connection? Are they trying to hunt the Savior? I wonder if I should tell the Inquisitor this information. It might be important.
See, did we talk to this scared little boy?
The heretics are always talking about some oracle machine or something. What could that be?
Alright, so let's find this Inquisitor. Where is the Inquisitor? There we are. Let's tell him what we know and move the story forward.
If you know anything about the case, I'd be glad to hear it.
The goddess's disciples are beginning to gather. If you lift the blockades around this area, there's a good chance they'll start to move out.
You're suggesting I let them go? It's not a bad idea. Yes, I'll give the order and we'll see where the heretics lead us. We've managed to find some eyewitnesses, and we think we know who it was that strung the dummy from the tower.
Let me guess. The Children of Etro, right?
Ah, you have your own sources, I see. In recent weeks, the heretics have become more visible on the streets of our holy city. The poor, benighted fools don't believe in God's salvation. Clearly, their despair has led them to carry out these wanton acts. If only they would open their eyes, embrace God, and they could bathe in the pure light of His almighty grace. Can't they see that their souls would be liberated in the new world? The irony of it all is that their fanatical rejection of the Savior has only made my own faith that much stronger. Although perhaps that is the work of the Savior herself.
If you think your faith will save you, then go ahead. believe all you want.
Quest complete. With a 800 gel and the Scholar's Glasses. Plus 80 HP, Strength 6, Magic 6. So, there is no Crystarium here. Alright, now that the lockdown is over, the shops in the North Station area have opened their doors. You can buy recovery items from general stores, as well as garb and adornments from outfitters. Take a look around for new items. Okay, I think we'll do that. There was an outfitter's store. Right here, let's see what they have.
Welcome in.
At these shops, you can purchase garb that improve Lightning's parameters in battle and adornments, which do not affect parameters, but rather just allow you to look to further customize her look. The wares on offer will differ from shop to shop, so be sure to check out the inventory of any new outfitter you come across. There are more than 80 kinds of garb to be found around this world. Each has its own individual characteristics. Pay attention to features like how much they raise different parameters or how many abilities they can have set on them, and find your own perfect style. Absolutely, let's buy some garbs. Maximum ATB, default ATB 100%, maximum HP plus 15, strength plus. What's the difference between this? Yeah, that looks a bit weird. That looks more like lightning.
Come back again.
Let's take a look here and customize schemata. Dark Muse. I think we want Dark Muse. I think we need to create new schema. Use this. Strength 70, Magic 170, Strength 170, 130, 130. Ooh. Yep. Right now we have B's attack. This is a little bit confusing. Give me a second here. Let's abandon the changes for now. We'll customize this a bit later. As weapon, shield. Alright, we'll deal with this a bit later. What's a Chocolina?
Chocobocolina! Hi, I sense you want to talk about something. Ask away. Is it about this message board or something more important, like my beauty regimen?
I want to talk to you. I think that you have it backwards.
Oh, don't be such a silly Sahagin. Everyone wants to talk to me, especially since I've been put in charge of this.
The message board?
It's not just an ordinary message board. It's called the Canvas of Prayers, and it's magical. An ancient spell has been cast on it, and now it can show people's hopes and dreams. For example, you know how people wish on stars, or by throwing coins into a fountain? I know you've done it too, even though you'd never admit it. This board collects prayers from all over the world, from all sorts of people, and makes them appear as words.
You mean anyone can come here and read them?
Just you. It's written in a mythical language. To anyone other than yourself, it looks like a jumble of nonsense.
There's a special board called the Canvas of Prayers in each continent, posted with quests or pleas for help from people seeking salvation. That means a new quest is available. That means a quest. Talk to Chocolina once you have completed a quest and she'll give you a reward from the client. Quests marked as global on the Canvas of the Prayers can be accepted from any location, and their rewards can also be collected from any location. But the results for other quests should be reported to the same location where they were first accepted. In Luxurion, quests are shared between the north and south message.
Now don't just take my word for it. Why don't you take a look? See if you can't read everyone's humble little wishes.
What's this? Oh, I hate those things, I really do. That loathsome Niblet took my boyfriend from me. If I could actually use a weapon, I would pay it back tenfold. Perhaps a kindly soul will hear my prayer and kill the Niblet for me. That... very strange that... Part. Okay. This... Please help me. A rotten monster has torn a great big hole in my stuffed Moogle, and now I need a strip of tattered leather to repair it. Can someone please help? You see, I made it as a gift. I'm greatly indebted to a certain person, and this toy was meant to pay back some of their kindness. We'll take care of that later.
You did a fantastical job, Lightning! That was fantabulously impressive. This is a little something for my very, very best friend who likes to help those...
Take a look and see. Adventuring Essentials. What do you have?
I'm surprised you've heard. What do you want?
Let's get to it. Buying monster notes. At these information brokers, you can purchase monster notes. These notes tell you about your enemy's weaknesses, how best to stagger them, and other useful information. Oh. Libra enemy information tutorial. Let's try not to get too deep into anything right now. So we've seen that, we've seen this place as well. Let's take a look at our quests and see what's spending. Side quests. We completed this one. Wither Faith. That quest. Okay, Luxurion. Now main quests. Out of the heretics. Let's see. At midnight, the children of Etro gathered in huddled groups in front of the North Station. It seems likely that these heretics are behind both the murders and the grim message threatening the Savior. Heretics are alert and cautious. Lightning must follow them stealthily, as it is her. At midnight. Let's see. It looks like midnight. Where are they? They would be gathering around here. But first, let's see if we can climb up here and take a look at where that doll was thrown down.
Light, wait here for now. Look around for any suspicious groups. You need to follow the heretics. Be discreet and don't let them spot you. Light, careful. They see you. Make sure you stay hidden in the shadows.
It is now midnight. Please pray.
Where are they?
God, who in his wisdom will build us a new world.
Alright, let's take a quick break. We'll jump right back in with Final Fantasy XIII. See you next time.